Hey Judge, check it out. We just got our invites to our class reunion.
Ooh, that's fantastic. Oh, such good times and memories.
Yeah, remember that post-graduation party? That was awesome. Alright, everybody, now it's time for the Super Triple Fresh Dance Dive Kick Flip of Epicness. Here we go! This is it, MC. All your years of training all put to this one moment to show every pony what you're made of. Remember to tuck in legs, account for wind resistance.
I'm surprised you even remember everything after that concussion.
Hey, as long as it didn't brain my damage, good I'm. Forever friends, examine 18. Let's waffles, tasty waffles with lots of syrup. Let's examine friends forever 18. Huh. Well, looks like everything is back to knocked out again. So we open with Rainbow Dash trying to beat another self-record when she and Fluttershy receive invites to their class reunion. Dash is ecstatic, but Shy is apprehensive, haunted by the memories of her past. Throughout the series, we've seen examples of the poor filly's rough life being bullied and teased for her weak flying abilities. She's been downtrodden to the point where for the longest time she's had a fear of flight drilled into her. We rarely ever see her actually flying in the series unless absolutely necessary, and even then she seems to forget it at those crucial times. Fluttershy has overcome numerous adversities and antagonists since the formation of the main six, standing up to dragons, learning to balance her assertiveness, and taking slow but steady steps to becoming more outgoing. Dash convinces Fluttershy to attend, and almost immediately the Rainbow Mare is welcomed with ovations from all of her classmates. Well, almost everyone. Rainbow then proceeds to accept one race challenge after the other throughout the day, leaving Fluttershy to fend for herself. This is a story about coming to terms with past transgressions or events and learning to move on from them. Rainbow Dash herself preaches to Fluttershy how opponents can change from who they once were. Ironically, however, the element of loyalty actually seems to have left Flutters to defend for herself, and has temporarily taken on her more older, brasher self. Now, this is in no way beyond Rainbow's realm to go forth and accept challenges. That's just her nature. It's just that in these situations of crowds, she's quite self-conscious of herself and digresses into peer pressure of always having to appear awesome, throwing a wrench into Rainbow's philosophy on ponies changing. She then comes across Cirrus Cloud, one of Fluttershy's old bullies, and though her appearance comes off as a punk and intimidating, she's actually quite nice, friendly greeting the yellow Pegasus. Fluttershy's fear of her is natural, as encountering one of your tormentors, you don't know how to react, whether it be fear, anger, apathy. It's difficult to predict how one would initially react to such a real-life situation. And as we see in the story, Fluttershy's fears are even more affirmed as ponies throughout the day actively avoid her. Later on at the party, she confesses her fears to Rainbow, who actually holds Fluttershy in quite high regard from her many accomplishments and just how far she's come. We can gather from her tragic fillyhood and Cutie Mark Chronicles that Fluttershy discovering her talent was her gateway back to pony society. Using her animal friends as proxies, if you will, allowed her to see the good in animals, and slowly over time she would then open up to ponies. Fast forward to now, she's become a much more assertive yet still shy pony, managing to gain some semblance of balance in her life. As pointed out by Rainbow in Keep Calm Flutter On, she was the only one able to see the good in discord. And though her vindication was pushed to the limit, she managed to turn the spirit of chaos to light. In her mind, that event versus this reunion are both equally as hard for her, as with discord she saw the complete struggle from beginning to conclusion, whereas it's been years since Fluttershy's seen Cirrus Cloud, and thus all predications are based on their last meeting, i.e. when she was bullied. Thus the two have had no closure up until this point. However, it seems that Cirrus surprises Fluttershy and actually announces her as most proud of in Flight Camp Award. Cirrus was able to realize who she really was, and move on with her life to become a better mare, not just in attitude, but in life based on the fact that she runs the Philadelphia weather team. Though this doesn't mean that facing Fluttershy was any less difficult. While she has come to terms with her past, she's probably lived with the guilt for quite a while. Perhaps she was bullied for her unique appearance and therefore displaced that bullying back towards Fluttershy. But she's reevaluated her life, and though still an edgy punk looking pony, she's actually quite friendly, being her true self. Fluttershy forgives Rainbow, and Cirrus and Shy come to terms with each other, helping themselves move on. This is another great comic in the Friends Forever series. It's got some good humorous moments, relatable bullying struggles, some great expressions, and overall good artwork. I love the J. Fosgate art style. It gives the characters a wider range of unique expressions, unique designs, and of course, they all look extremely adorable. That's it for today, guys. MC out.